Well, hi there, everybody, and good evening to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this Saturday evening, filling in for Luke Prokosh one more time here. He'll be back next weekend as he's been on some extended vacations and spending some family time over the holidays here. And so I'll be here again this evening for the 6 and 10 o'clock shows, and then David will be filling in tomorrow night for the 5 and 10 o'clock show, I believe, whenever the 10 o'clock show is after football anyway, tomorrow evening. So anyway, and then it'll be back to our regularly scheduled weather anchor, so you don't have to listen to me on the weekend anymore. But anyway, kind of a beautiful day for those that got the sunshine. Unfortunately, though, there were some low clouds and fog that did not completely erode away. Albion in particular really struggled. Temperatures were cooler here anyway. There is kind of a hybrid cold front / warm front kind of right roughly in here, and near and north of that boundary, not as warm as everybody else. It only got into the 30s here. Everybody else got into the 50s, even some 60s out west. So tonight looks pretty quiet for the most part. That front is going to lift north as a warm front late tonight and into tomorrow. You kind of can see all the low clouds are going to go with that front. So these are all low clouds here. This is all mid and upper level cloud cover here coming in off the Rockies. I'll back that up so you can see it one more time. So those are not your stubborn low clouds and fog. We're not going to deal with that overnight tonight or tomorrow. It clears on out tomorrow. A bit of a breezy day. Go back to the beginning of tomorrow here. Those southerly winds, watch how they do pick up and become more southwesterly and even westerly for those out west. It's going to be a bit of a breezy day, but it is really going to help boost our temperatures on Sunday. Should be a gorgeous day temperature-wise out there. Sunday night, quiet and mild. All the low clouds, maybe far northeast Nebraska, but for everybody else, just a few clouds passing through. It will be kind of a partly cloudy day on Monday, maybe mostly sunny, but I'm going to call it partly cloudy Monday. Should be more nice temperatures on the way. We've got about a 4-day stretch yet of some really nice, near record-breaking highs for some over the next 3 or 4 days before things kind of take a turn for the worse later this week. That is not the map I wanted to show you because that's from today's map. That's one I usually use in the morning. So let's jump right ahead to tonight's lows, and this is late tonight, tomorrow morning, upper 20s and low to mid 30s. Very mild for this time of the year for overnight lows. Typical lows are down in the teens this time of the year. Highs tomorrow soaring well above average. Average highs are in the mid to upper 30s to right around 40 degrees. We're going to be pushing 50s and 60s, near record high temperatures in some cases. Could be as warm as the upper 60s in a few spots out west tomorrow. I would not rule out 70. Tomorrow night into Monday morning, another mild night, mid to upper 20s and low to mid 30s again. Looking ahead to Monday, more mild weather on the way, back up into the 50s and 60s. So looking good once again. Maybe not quite as warm as Sunday, but still no complaints there. Upper 20s and low to mid 30s again Monday night into Tuesday morning, and Tuesday another mild day, well into the 50s, if not lower 60s. We should see another good one on Wednesday before things start to come down a bit with moisture. Now there's a lot of info on these 7-day graphics here, especially the Tri-Cities, because we have 3 cities in the Tri-Cities, obviously. So that's all the information for the record highs. I'm going to extend this out to the 7-day forecast so you can see. So if you look at tomorrow on Sunday, really all 3 locations will be within that range of a record high. The records are 61 in all 3 locations. Monday, Kearney's probably got the best chance. We'll see. I'm a little iffy on anybody getting there, but there is a chance. On Tuesday, Hastings has got the best chance of getting to a record. GI maybe, but probably not Kearney. And then on Wednesday, I think all 3 locations. Certainly Kearney has the best chance. As you can see, the forecast is 61, and their record's only 57. The other 2 will be close, though. So record highs are going to be possible, one if not all of the next 4 days for at least one, if not multiple, of the Tri-Cities there. Thursday, cooler, but not bad yet. And then Thursday night into Friday, a little light rain that will try to mix with and then change to snow. We could see a little bit of a wintry mix of precipitation on Friday, maybe lingering to Friday night. Saturday, hoping that will clear out, but kind of a chilly Saturday, a little windy out there as well. And it looks like that chillier weather will stick around for all of next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, and then maybe coming back up a little bit into the 40s on Monday and Tuesday of the following week. North Platte, I did throw your records on here as well. Record high certainly possible tomorrow with a record of 65. I think we could break that tomorrow. Probably not on Monday. The record's 69. We'd really have to get up there, and I don't think we'll quite get there. Tuesday, the record's 64. It's within reach. Wednesday, that's a tough one. 67 is the record there. After that, I don't think we'll be tying or breaking records. A little cooler on Thursday, but still well above average. Then here comes that wintry precipitation, mostly snow, Thursday night into Friday. Right now just going with a slight chance here, but we'll see how things play out down the road. A little chilly on Saturday and Sunday, but then maybe warming up a little bit for Monday and Tuesday of the following week. So it doesn't look too bad after that. Now, the Climate Prediction Center's outlook in the long range, that's that following Sunday all the way through the Saturday afterwards, basically. That's the Saturday before Martin Luther King Jr. Day. There are signs that we could bump temperatures back up during that week here as a little more of a ridge tries to build in once again for our neck of the woods. So we could be talking about a mild stretch of weather to come. And you saw it there. Even 40s are above average this time of the year. Probably not a ton of moisture. Once we get past the system here this Thursday and Friday, maybe Friday night, Thursday night into Friday, I should say, it doesn't look like there's a whole lot down the road. So right now they have near average precipitation. I'd almost lean towards the below average side of things. There really isn't a lot to talk about. Let's jump up to right now here, basically, as the time of this recording. And again, you can see not a lot until we get towards Thursday night. And then here comes that chance of a wintry mix of precipitation. Again, if that does something like that, that's a very decent snow. It is a quick mover, so it's not going to last too long, but we could get accumulating snow if it does something like that. Once that moves on out, then there's not really a lot through that following weekend into the early the next week. GFS, let's check out that. Jump ahead to right now, right about there. All right, so we'll jump through, and there's not a lot to show you here between now and about Thursday. And here comes Thursday night and a Friday. There's that moisture. Notice it's a little more hit or miss compared to the European model. And then after that, there's really not a lot in the future beyond the end of the week, this week, next week here. So, and temperature-wise, again, we've got the extremely mild temperatures returning for several more days here. Here comes that chillier weather by cooler weather by Thursday, chillier Friday, and especially this upcoming weekend. Now, the European doesn't truly warm things back up after that as we head into early the next week. The GFS is trying to warm things up that week, though, that next week. So, again, there's not much these next few days. Nice mild temperatures through Wednesday. Thursday's still not too bad, but we're getting cooler air. And then the bigger shot of colder air comes Friday, especially this weekend. But the GFS does try to warm things back up following next weekend. So, could be back to some milder weather. Again, there are some discrepancies down the road when it comes to those two forecast models and how things may play out. So, well, I pretty much covered everything I need to cover for you, so I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Saturday night or Sunday if you're joining in and watching this a little bit later on. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll be back with you on Monday morning with all of the latest. Until then, take care and enjoy the mild Sunday on the way. Bye.